Today we will discover the top 10 advanced ancient ships. Let's begin. Number 10. Chinese treasure ship. In the 13th century, during China's Ming Dynasty, Admiral Zheng He led 7 world voyages, famously known as the treasure voyages, reaching as far as East Africa and the Middle East between 1405 and 1433. These missions were unique as they involved showcasing Chinese wealth and power by bearing gifts to coastal states rather than plundering them. In return, these states would pledge allegiance to China. Enormous treasure ships, believed to be around 440 feet long and 180 feet wide, were constructed for this purpose. The first voyage saw a fleet of 63 treasure ships with nearly 28,000 crew members alongside 200 warships and support ships, making it one of the largest ancient fleets. These voyages, apart from diplomatic outreach, included military achievements like destroying the Shenzhou pirate fleet and capturing the Sinhalese Korte Kingdom, significantly expanding China's influence. Number 9. Khufu ship. The discovery of the Khufu ship in 1954 near the Great Pyramid of Giza was a remarkable archaeological find. Buried for around 4,500 years, this ancient Egyptian solar barge was astonishingly well preserved. Measuring 142 feet in length and 19 feet in width, it is the best preserved ship from antiquity and could still float if placed in water. Believed to be used by Pharaoh Khufu for holy visits or possibly to transport his body to its final resting place, the ship mirrors the design believed to be used by the sun god Ra. This discovery provides a unique insight into the maritime technology of ancient Egypt. Number 8. Santa Maria. Christopher Columbus's voyage to the Americas in 1492 marked a pivotal moment in history, with his flagship, the Santa Maria, playing a central role. Surprisingly modest in size, measuring just 62 feet long and 18 feet wide, it was originally a merchant vessel before being adapted for exploration. Despite its small size, the Santa Maria was robust and agile enough to cross the Atlantic, leading 2 smaller ships. Unfortunately, it never reached America, running aground near modern-day Haiti. The remnants of the Santa Maria are still sought after by wreck hunters, symbolizing one of history's most iconic voyages. Number 7. Korean turtle ship. The turtle ship, an extraordinary vessel used by the Royal Korean Navy from the 15th to the 19th centuries, stood out for its almost fully covered deck. Typically about 100 feet long and 30 feet wide, these ships were propelled by 80 oarsmen, in addition to sails, and could accommodate around 50 soldiers. Equipped with 26 cannons, iron spiked launchers, and a sulfur gas thrower, these ships were famously utilized in the late 16th century during the war with the Japanese Navy, significantly contributing to the Korean success in repelling the invasion. The turtle ship's effectiveness lay in its dragon-shaped head, capable of launching cannonballs or emitting flames, and its covered deck which safeguarded oarsmen while deterring enemy boardings. Number 6. The Nemi ships. Emperor Caligula, the third Roman emperor remembered for his tyrannical reign, commissioned the Nemi ships, 2 mysterious vessels found in Lake Nemi, Italy. Discovered in 1929, these ships were unfortunately destroyed by fire during World War II. Measuring 230 and 240 feet in length, they were built using the Roman Vitruvian method, featuring marble mosaics, gilded copper roof tiles, and triple-layered lead sheeting, a lavish but unnecessary protection against shipworms absent in freshwater. These floating palaces or pleasure barges, complete with heating, plumbing, baths, a temple, and large rooms, showcased advanced technology far ahead of their time. Number 5. HMS Beagle. Launched in 1980, the HMS Beagle, a Cherokee-class brig sloop of the British Royal Navy, initially remained dormant until repurposed for survey missions. The ship gained fame during its second voyage as Charles Darwin's vessel for his transformative journey to South America, crucial for developing his theory of evolution. Measuring 93 feet long and 24.5 feet wide, it accommodated 74 crew members and was armed with 7 guns. Notably, the Beagle's design was so efficient that it could sail to remote locations like the Galapagos Islands, Australia and Patagonia, showcasing its remarkable agility and resilience against harsh weather. Number 4. Trireme. Triremes were pivotal warships in the Mediterranean, used predominantly by ancient Romans, Greeks, and Phoenicians between the 7th and 4th centuries BC. Their name, derived from the Greek for 3 banks of oars, indicates their unique design, with each oar manned by an individual rower. These vessels were renowned for their speed and agility, giving naval forces a significant advantage. The Olympias, a meticulously crafted replica based on an Athenian design and constructed in the 1980s, exemplifies the impressive engineering of triremes. Measuring over 121 feet long and 18 feet wide, it demonstrated the advanced maritime techniques of the era, including hull pre-tensioning, a method still used in modern shipbuilding. Number 3. USS Constitution. Launched in 1797 and still afloat at the Charleston Navy Yard in Boston, the USS Constitution is the world's oldest naval vessel on water. Named by President George Washington, this 3-masted frigate stretching 304 feet long and 43 feet wide could reach speeds of up to 15 miles per hour. Famous for its role in the War of 1812, particularly its victory over HMS Guerriere, the USS Constitution later served as the US Navy's flagship. After an illustrious career, it was decommissioned in 1881 and transformed into a museum ship in 1907. Remarkably, it sailed under its own power for its bicentennial in 1997 and again in 2012, standing as a symbol of maritime heritage in Boston Harbor. Number 2. Queen Anne's Revenge. Famous in the early 18th century, Queen Anne's Revenge was the feared ship of the notorious pirate Blackbeard, aka Edward Teach. Originally a merchant vessel built in Bristol, England, in 1710 it was captured by French privateers and converted into a naval frigate and slave trader named La Concorde. Blackbeard seized it in 1717, arming it with 40 cannons and manning it with up to 300 crew members. The Queen Anne's Revenge was agile and swift, enabling Blackbeard to capture significant treasures. In 1718, to evade capture, Blackbeard intentionally grounded it at Beaufort Inlet, North Carolina. Its remains, recently discovered, are now listed on the US National Register of Historic Places. Number 1. Cutty Sark. Launched in Dumbarton, Scotland in 1869, the Cutty Sark stands as one of the last tea-clippers ever built, marking the transition from sail to steam-powered ships. As a testament to its superior design, it holds the record for the fastest journey between Australia and the UK. The ship stretches 202.5 feet in length and 36 feet in width, with a top speed of approximately 20 miles per hour. Its innovative design features, like a square stern for better buoyancy and a rounder bow for effectively braking waves, made it a marvel of maritime engineering. Requiring only about 30 crew members, it was a model of efficiency. Today, the Cutty Sark is preserved as a museum ship in Greenwich, England, offering a rare glimpse into the golden age of sail and symbolizing the pinnacle of sailing ship design. Comment which advanced ancient ship stood out the most and unleash your wanderlust by watching our latest video. Cheers!